Happy day. Welcome to Siddha Vetha webinar series. Today, the speaker is Azima Pozzi. Azima Pozzi is a seasoned healer and meditation instructor, and she has over 30 years of experience in holistic practices. She specializes in chakra healing, Reiki and emotional freedom therapy, and leads the Osho meditation center in Patagonia, Argentina. She is very fluent in Spanish and English. Azimo is dedicated to helping individuals achieve self-awareness and inner transformation. So whenever I call Azima, she'll be in the Osho Center in Pune, and she does the translation work from, for us, Spanish to English, English to Spanish. So I welcome Azima Pozzi. This is a very interesting topic today. So the topic is the power of chakras, healing and balancing to navigate life's challenges. So welcome, Azima,
Hello. Please. Hello. I'm very happy to be here to share with you some of the things I know connected to chakras, to the centers of energy. I feel very happy, really happy to share this. I am from Argentina. I am dedicated to this challenge of transformation, inner transformation. And today, when Shant asked me about how many things we can talk about to make us better, to make our lives better, I think that chakra healings is crucial and essential to understand our energy and to understand how to live in a better way. So I will develop something, a little bit of this huge world that the chakras bring. So to start, I would like to say that as we know, we are energy. And we receive and give energy all the time. So we are like a bridge, receiving and giving energy. When this energy is blocked, then we start having problems in the way we live life. As you know, probably know, the main chakras are 7, and they are in the spine, located in our spine. Can you show Shant a picture of the chakras? Thank you. Well, in this picture, we can see the 7 chakras or circles of life, as they are also called. Each chakra has a function in our life, and each chakra connects us with an area of our life. So depending on what area we are having a conflict or an issue, is the place we have to pay attention to. When we have an issue, when we have a conflict in our life, this is this is the beginning. What? Sorry? This is the beginning of the door for solution. And I love this idea of considering that each problem or conflict is the door to transformation. We have this image of a lotus flowering. For a lotus to flower, we need the mud. And many times the conflicts in life are like this mud, necessary for our flower to blossom. So in this way, we can see challenges in our life for the door to transformation. As we can see in the picture, the first chakra or center of energy is the root chakra. The root chakra connects us to the earth, and the crown chakra connects us to heaven, to the sky, to the universe. So if we look at this image, we can see that we are a bridge between heaven and earth. And in being this bridge, we can bring heaven existence into earth, into our life. We can improve our life being connected to the crown chakra. So let me explain the function and the challenge of each chakra. If we look at the first chakra, it's connected, it's in the root of the spine, and its function has to do with vitality, with the force of life, with the passion to be alive. This chakra also has to do directly with the health of our body. It connects us with this strength the earth brings, and of course is connected to the this area, the base of the spine, the genitals, the legs, and the feet. So as we can see, challenges or conflicts in our body are speaking of the area we have to look at. If you have a health problem, suppose in your feet, then you have to go and revise what is happening in your life connected to movement, to vitality, to work, to possessions, to how you are getting your money. This center is connected to that. Then if we go up, we can see the second chakra, which is a little bit below the navel. And this center is connected to pleasure, how we deal with pleasure. Again, if we are having problems with pleasure in our life, if we are having problems with relationships, if we are having problems with too much work and too little relax, then we have to look at this center. This center also connects us with the inner child, and the inner child brings the quality of laughter, of connection with playing, with connection with life in itself, and with connecting with other people, other children, when we were children, and adults now. So this center also is directly connected with senses. The sense of touching, the sense of listening, the sense of tasting. So the five senses are like tools of this center. And for example, if we are having health problems in this area with digestion or any other problems we can have in this area, it's important for us to investigate not only in our body, but emotionally what is happening. Because each center is refined tool, energetic tool that makes us receive, as I said before, and give information. So each chakra is a sensor. It's like a very subtle device to detect energy. Also, when we detect energy in each center, we have feelings connected with each center, and not only with each center, connected to all our energy. Many things we can observe in consciousness. We realize, I feel this, I feel that. Many other things are unconscious, but these beautiful, great sensors that are the chakras detect everything. So they are like magnificent tools for transformation. So it's, in a way, it's good to pay attention to what is happening in each part of my body. Sorry, I have something. In each part of my body, because these centers give us messages to pay attention to. So if your challenge is in the second chakra, pay attention to your relationships. Pay attention to how much you can laugh in a day, smile, feel. This chakra connects us directly to the senses and to feelings. How happy have you been today? Ask your second chakra. Now let's go to the plexus. It's between the navel and the chest, always in the spine. And this center connects us with the power and self-esteem. So it brings information about how you develop your work, for example, how you manifest your power, what is your self-esteem, in what way your self-esteem manifests. Yes, for example, if you are having problems at work because you feel inferior, or if you don't feel good enough, you're having problems in this place, in this chakra. If you feel superior to other people, also you are having an unbalanced third chakra. Because when we speak about energy, we speak of balance. We speak of a good path between giving and receiving, and how we process this information that we give and we receive. So if you feel superior, this chakra is having problems. If you feel inferior, this chakra is having problems. Why? Because comparison is the negative part of this chakra. If you compare with other people, you are not feeling in your skin. You are not respecting the beautiful being you are. So also, of course, if you are having any health problem in this area, it's the same. We have to look into it, observe when the pain happens, and then through consciousness realize what the problem is with the others, with my self-esteem, with my self-love, with the competition in my life. Then let's go to the next chakra. It's the fourth chakra, and it's the heart chakra. This center connects us with love and unconditional love. Love for humanity, love for values, love for a better world, love for the planet, love for the animals, love for everything. The quality of this center is very refined and is very special, this center, because it's in the middle. It unites the three lower chakras with the three upper chakras. It's in the center. And in this center, if we have a challenge, I like to call problems challenges. If we have a challenge in this center, we have to look at how we give and receive love. Many times we are very good at giving love, but we are not so good at receiving love because we prefer to give and not to receive sometimes love. If you are a mother, if you are a father, if you have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, sometimes it's easier to give than to receive. But of course, it depends on our personality. So the challenge for this center is to be connected, feeling your heart center, and balancing the energies. If this center is unbalanced, you have to look at what is happening with relationships in a higher level, different from the second chakra. So this center is the master of love and joins the rest of the chakras. If we pay attention to this, we can see that many people die of a heart attack. And this is very, is to think about this, because we miss chances to really love. So how much love have you expressed today? How much love have you received? Being conscious of this area, of this chakra, makes our day different. So again, if your challenge is love, one way to solve this is to give, to be able to give and to be able to receive more love. And what happens many times is that we are in a hurry. We expect for love in special situations, for special situations, but not for every day. Love can be practiced every day. And one of the qualities of this center is to be generous, to be open to life, and to offer love as we have received it. But many times the love we have received is little. So for all of us, to express love is a challenge. And the challenge is to be balanced in this giving and receiving. And we go up and we go to the throat chakra. This chakra is very, very special because it expresses everything. It expresses my vitality, my pleasure, my power, my love. The point is that this center is located in our throat. And our throat is a very small space, so it's very easy to block it. It's very easy because the muscles of the throat are very easy to be tight. That's why many people have neck pain, have a lot of tension in this area, and also the jaws, because we exercise a lot of repression here. We don't say what we feel. We don't say many times what we think. We are controlling the energy of the words. So our communication many times is not real. It's not in harmony with what I feel, what I think. Our energy is unbalanced. And as we are masters of repression, this center is very easily repressed because of its size. So if you think that you are, or you think and you feel, you don't express what you feel, this is your challenge to open your throat, to open or to unblock the energy which has been repressed there. It's a great center to create. The creativity is one of the qualities of this center. So observe in your life, how good is your communication? How coherent have you been during the day? Have you spoken what you feel? Have you told what you think? What kind of relationships are you having with your communication? Do you express love with your throat chakra, or you express little, not as much as you can? So pay attention to that. Pay attention to how you are expressing and what you are saying and how you are saying. Because language is very powerful. And the throat chakra is the device, is the tool to express and to create. So observe what is happening with expression and creativity in your life. What is happening? Are you expressing yourself as you think you could? If you can't, well, go inside and observe. What words you don't say? What do you keep as a secret? Because many times our blockages are connected to secrets, to things we are not brave enough to express. Because we are afraid of expressing what we feel or what we think, especially if we have learned that some things shouldn't be expressed. So let's go up to the third eye, the third chakra, which is located in the forehead, in the middle of the two eyebrows. This center is fantastic. Is a center in which we interpret the world. It's a center in which we have our self-image, where we have the image of who we think we are, and also it's the center that holds our beliefs, our conditioning, our own view, our self-view. This center can be very powerful if we know and we learn how to use it. Many times, this center is the recipient, is the container of our story, of the story of our family, the story of our culture, the story of our country, and also the stories that we were told by our ancestors or by our family. This center can be very blocked, very limited with beliefs. So if you think that your ideas are limited, or that you are attached to the past, or attached to wounds that you cannot loosen, or that you cannot let go, this center is very important to heal. It's a center that has multiple tasks and receives the information of the other centers, receives this information and processes the information. Also, with the information that the other centers give, appear feelings that also limit our energy. If we feel fear, if we feel anguish, if we feel helplessness, if we feel shame, this center, the third chakra, processes this information and in a way weakens the expansion of our system, energetic system. So observe what is happening in this center, and observe your self-image, and see or observe what is needed to change. In this area too, there are multiple thoughts. We emit more than 70,000 thoughts a day, and most of these thoughts are not good, are negative thoughts. So in this center, in the third chakra, we can learn to discriminate what thoughts are positive and helpful for our development, for our transformation, and what thoughts are not good, what thoughts are weakening or making our energy repressed, blocked, or not pure, not pristine. Let's go up. Let's go to the crown chakra. What happened? Yes, crown chakra. Well, this chakra is represented with a crown or with a lotus of 1,000 petals. It's our connection, as I said before, with existence. Is the connection with superior energy, so, with the God, with the goddess, with our inner God too. So many times this center is not paid attention. We don't pay too much attention to this, but depends on what culture you've grown. For example, India has a tradition for being very connected to the crown chakra. It connects us with our spirituality, with our higher self. And if we can connect with this center, we can bring this energy to our inner channel, inner connection, and we can illuminate the rest of the chakras. We as human beings observed through the energy, we are very powerful if we learn to use these centers consciously. We can really transform our life, transform our wounds or our mud into a lotus. We can transform our rubbish into deep transformation. So let's change to the other image, please. No, the previous one, please. Yes. So look, if our centers are healthy, we can have all these functions as if we were a computer to our service. The power of doing, yes? Each center has a power. Each center has a talent that we can develop or make grow. So the first center, as you see, is the root center or the root chakra, and it's connected to I have. It means that if you have all your needs solved, this center is healthy. Means that I have my house to live in, I have the food I need, I rest enough, I eat what is good for my body, I am healthy, I have good health, I feel vitality, I feel the happiness of being alive. This is the center in total health or in expansion. It's the center when it is not blocked in its balanced position. The second center is connected with eye sense, and sensing through the senses means that we can enjoy connected with vitality of the first chakra, connecting this center. We have vitality and the pleasure. We can connect with the pleasure of being alive through the senses, making each day better, each day more blissful or plentiful. Because one of the problems sometimes we have is as we live in a hurry, we don't give the energy, the attention, the focus to each moment. And we take many things for granted. So this center connects us with appreciating being alive. So about this, think about how you are dealing with your day, and you can observe where the problem or the issue or the challenge is in your energy. And before the lecture finishes, I will give you a practical exercise to work on this. Look at the plexus is your power, so is connected with I can. So again, look in your day what can or can't do. The information will come where you cannot do and want to do. If you want to do something and you feel frustrated, if you feel you are not good enough, you have to work on this, yes, and be able to express your I can. For the heart chakra, the action is I love. How can I love more this day? How can I give and receive more love, more plenitude, more care for the people I love or I share with? Also, it's good to observe that many times connecting with the second chakra, many times we don't get enough good relationships in our life. So it's good to observe this, which relationships are nourishing for me, which relationships are positive and which relations are not. Yes, which relationships are toxic or don't make me grow in love and make me feel small, feel helpless, or feel frustrated. Then the action connected to the throat chakra is creativity. With this center, we, through language, we express what we can create and manifest. This center, as I told you before, is connected to the rest. of the sentence, and also with the upper sentence. So language creates how I think, how I speak, makes and manifests my world. The action for the third chakra is I see, I focus, I project what my mission is. I can see my mission, my dharma, my my mission in life. It's interesting because my vision and mission are connected, very connected. So this center allows me through consciousness through meditation to focus on what I need to create and manifest in my life. So if this is not happening in your life, it's a good moment to pay attention to this center and transform it. And then the last center, or the first, it depends on how we look at it, is the crown chakra, and brings not an action, but a state of consciousness. Is the I this sentence is very powerful because it connects us with existence. I am one with existence. And if you feel that your spiritual life is not good or is not enough for you, maybe it's a moment to look at this area on your head, on the top of your head, and evaluate or see how more spirituality can come or can get into your life. As we can see, these centers are powerful and are connected to our energy all the time. They are interacting all the time. They are sending messages, making the flow of the energy be activated through the sky, the heaven, and through the earth. We interact all the time with this sentence. So can we look at the next, please, image? Yes. So how much do we repress? How much do we expand with our energy? You know that repression comes with feelings like anger, sadness, helplessness, frustration, jealousy, shame, guilt. We don't like those feelings, and many times we hide them. The way in which we hide those feelings in our body, in our energy, in our chakras, is what makes those centers repressed or tight or tense. When we feel freedom, emotional freedom, when we can be conscious of what we do with those feelings and with our energy, then we can open our energy and feel flowing. The way to do this is, of course, through meditation, of course, through conscious observation, and through breathing. In a way, we are masters of repressing our energy instead of being masters of expanding our energy. Because of different reasons, in our family, at school, in our culture, in our country, repressing is easier than expressing, because we haven't learned to express consciously what we feel, but we have learned to repress what we feel. The problem with this is that if we repressed, we sent this emotional feeling into our body, physical body, and our energetic body. And this makes us feel uncomfortable, and with time, this way of living under repression makes us feel ill or sick. It is proved that not expressing what we feel makes us ill. And many times we have serious illnesses because of this, because of repressing and hiding what we feel. So please, can you show the other? Yes, here just I want to speak a little bit of anger. Anger is connected with our third chakra, especially, but can be in all the chakras, in fact, because feelings inhabit us in a bigger or smaller way in the different chakras and in the different organs. Of course, each center is connected with some organs. Anger is connected in many cases with the digestive system, and with the third chakra, it's connected with frustration. So I just want just to mention the different feelings we hold, and I will give you a very short meditation for helping open the blockage of the chakras. You can do this breathing exercise any moment. Is recommended in the morning and in the evening, or in the evening. It takes little minutes. You just close your eyes and breathe in the chakra that is blocked. So you expand the chakra. Suppose it's my heart chakra. You inhale and exhale quickly. So you taking the energy blocked out of your chakra. So you can do it. This short practice is a very short practice. You can practice it the moment you realize something is blocking in your centers, and you can do this as many times as you feel till you feel the chakra is open or more relaxed. So I hope you practice this little meditation, and this is just 1 minute meditation, 2 minute meditation. There are many more to practice, but this is a short way to open your chakras depending on your challenge you are dealing with.
Thank you, Azima.
Okay.
Wonderful, wonderful
Thank
presentation.
you. Thanks to you for the invitation.
Welcome. Can we open for some questions? So before questions, we're teaching some students, little
Great.
students, and these are very important for the future generation.
Of course, yeah.
The reason why this need to get to the future generation is that this generation, like our generation, and we are if you're in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, you all are fine. That's yeah. And we had that kind of an experience when I was growing. I had the knowledge about chakra at 5 year old. When I was 5 year old, I grew up that way. We started with chakra meditations. We used to do the diya and everything. But then now I have a challenge. I'm living like half my years in the United States, right? So almost 25 years I'm here, and the challenge is that I could not get my kids into this, right? Of course, to some extent I could, but I'm saying not only my kids, I'm talking about in general to the kids here. It's a big challenge. The reason is that I know that, and this is how it's going to be as they grow up even further, they're going away from these things, right? I don't know if they are coming back, getting back there. So there is a time where this education is completely needed. It's like, all right. And that's at the age when they're growing, right? When they're
Yes.
little. And today's the modernization of all this technology, and especially the pandemic, after the pandemic, the usage of all the electronics for the wrong purpose has gone like in a big scale, that we cannot return these kids back to this. They are into games, doing something, some entertainment, they're lost in that world. So there is a real challenge now. So what we did, because of that, we are now concentrating on the kids, especially because the kids, they are when they are little young, at least the parents try to do something, but when they are teenage, the parents do not have any control. I see this. No parent, any parent is saying that my kids have no problem. They are lying. They're completely lying.
Yes.
Every kid in a teenage, they have problems. One way or the other, they have problems. It's a real challenge. So we in Siddha Vetha took this, and we are teaching them what you're talking about, chakras, at that age, because that is where it is required. They have to feel that, they have to really sense, they have to, you said like, sensation, sense, where they sense. There's a missing part. They do not know what the sensory transformation, what it does, etc. So here we are teaching them, and so that they can do this, and then they can further go into that anatomy. We teach about the anatomy of the body, the femtobiology, how the nadis are connected, and what really chakra means in terms of the nadis, all those biology, because they can capture, and we conduct research in this area. So this is the whole thing that we're teaching between 13 to 15 years. And this weekend, we're having this, like, from Friday evening, we have the classes, Friday evening, and Saturday evenings, Sunday evening, 2 to 2.5 hours every day, and 2 weekends. Around 15 hours we give them the training, and then over the summer we give them the real research. For example, they are doing a Bharatanatyam dance, like ancient Bharatanatyam dance, right? But these are connected to chakras. People don't
Of
know.
course.
See, in India, they have designed so many things. Amazing, these yogis. Well, it's not India, it's a world only. We now divided into things. It's our world, our ancestors. Now we are looking at divisions and all these things, right? So here, what the amazing things that was done was that integrate the cultural aspect of everything, even a culinary practice, like the food they prepare these things. They know how to activate the chakras using the food. They have created the job, the work that the women do the work, like so they carry one part. On top of that they will carry some parts of water, and they walk from distance, so they are activating the sahasrara chakra. Most of the time if you look at the women, or they activate the sahasrara chakra through the work they do, and this is how they design that in ancient way, that everything that they do, even a dance, like there is something called the kavadi atom. There's a dance, they put a stick, it's like a curved bow like thing, and you have to do the bow thing. This is for a local person who cannot like understand like the richness of Bharatanatyam and other thing. He can just dance like that, and they've designed that. And every aspect of even the Bharatanatyam, the martial art, everything has to do with the activation of the chakras, the mudras, everything. So this is an amazing design of a culture that is already existing, and we are learning all the different things outside of us, right?
Yes.
Outside, so many things are there which are unnecessary for our life. Most of the, see, 90% you are exactly right. 90% of the knowledge is useless knowledge. Like bad thoughts, you're saying you 70 thoughts, all the thoughts are useless thoughts, right?
Yes.
So now it is time for us, the world, to come forward to bring this knowledge on a global scale. We need to make this universal knowledge and accept the thing, because these cannot be test, chakras cannot be just directly. You cannot see like a microscope or something to see chakras. No, it is about feeling, it's about you knowing, and you are seeing connections. So that knowledge is a different kind of knowledge. It's not limited to looking at sensory knowledge, right? It's beyond that. So
Yes.
that shift need to happen, and now this is a challenge, and we need to train both of them, the parents and the kids, together. Now that's the challenge, big challenge, right? The
It's a
parents
big
need to be
deal.
trained, kids, because the parents don't know how to answer the kids. If they ask a question, they know, they do some things, but they are not able to, these parents, the millennials, they are not able to answer their kids. This is a challenge. See, even from India, they have all this knowledge. These kids, their parents know how to cook and everything. But here, they cannot answer. They know how to cook Indian food. It's all they know, that it's a good food. Many things are good. But they come here and see the kids. They have to give like pizzas and all the junk food that is available. You see, your the culture is already good, it is set up, and if you're knowing that this is the way it is, the ancient civilization has set up this, it's very amazing, the way it is set up. But you cannot train your kid that way. That's the biggest challenge here. So there is a need for this education. That's why I want to tell you. But we'll now open for questions. And yeah, there is some comments for you. Beautiful presentation, amazing presentation. Thank you. Great presentation. Thank you so much. Awesome presentation. So I think you are very clear in what you're talking, right? And very
Yes.
experiential knowledge that you're talking about. And I think this is the kind of knowledge we can just tweak it to the kids, and we need more knowledge to the kids to really do this. And this is very important. Of course, everybody needs that, especially the kids will have to understand this and put into practice, because once they have this knowledge, somehow when later stages they will carry this knowledge, they will come back. We're going to lose these kids. They will be in this world, but they are lost. That's what is happening now. The kids are lost. They are in this world, with their parents, but they are not in the family. Think about all the kids right now. They are in the family, but you are lost them. There are some gadgets somewhere. There's no mindfulness. There's no connection. This is the challenge, and this is the challenge the world need to address now, bigger than anything else today, right?
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
yeah, so any comments, please? Everybody, open up. Yes, everybody are silent because it's a real question, challenging question.
Actually, it was understood clearly. That's why. But I
Clean,
have,
see, you clean, your presentation was very clean, easily understandable. I think he's
yeah,
telling
yeah,
complete.
it's very clean, and uh, there is no more questions in that. Actually, there is no doubts. Everything was clear and cut, like that, point to point, like that. So I
Okay.
actually, as Sir said, even I was doing some research based on the chakras with the Varma points. Like, but I have a question, like, now it's not a question, it's a doubt. It's a doubt. As you said, chakras, Sir said, chakras are not like we can't see it in a scientific way, in a scientific manner, first of all, as Sir said, right? So chakras cannot be seen in a scientific manner. So we want to realize it, and we want to do it and feel it, and we want to grow with that, as Sir said, right? Then what is the way to prove that is there is a chakra for the others? Like, everybody can't able to understand that the chakras is there, right, that in a body, right? How to prove that?
Let me see if I understand your question. You are asking how you prove that chakras are present? That is your
Yeah,
question?
He's
that's my
asking
question.
evidence based. Evidence based, how do we prove
For
the chakra?
example, see, if
Yes.
in your
Well,
chakras, we are dealing with the koshas, right? Pranamaya kosha, annamaya kosha, manomaya koshas, right? We are dealing with the koshas. So 5 koshas are there, pancha koshas. So there is a camera, thermo camera, that can able to see the koshas. So
yes.
pranamaya kosha, annamaya kosha, that can be seen by the cameras.
Yes, I know.
Like, the
Sorry.
colors, based on the colors.
The
So
colors, the sound, the temperature,
yeah, the
the
temperature, like that. How to see this?
I know there is here in Argentina, and I think around in other countries, there is a Killian machine that measures the chakras scientifically or technically speaking. They measure your chakras, and you can see if they are open or closed. There is this device, this machine. You can check it. It's Killian, the name.
The name is helium, right?
Kilian,
Oh,
Kirlian. Yes, but I think it's very easy.
can you spell
Like
it again? K-I?
what? K
Can you K-I?
I
Ah,
R
uh-huh.
L I A N. Here, some years ago, you could go to this person who dealt with the machine and
Okay,
take a
Krillian
picture.
photography, right?
Yes, it's a photograph. Yes, you can photograph your energy.
Yeah,
Uh,
this is aura actually. This photography is aura.
well, it's the same because each chakra is connected with a layer of your aura. So,
So
suppose,
we can't see that directly through the photography, right?
yes, you can. So suppose the first chakra is connected with the first layer of your aura. The second chakra has a second layer. third layer, fourth layer, 7 layers, like to make the aura. So, okay. Yes, there.
Like a
Yes,
rainbow.
like a rainbow.
This
Exactly.
is
Yes,
so this is measured with the device.
yes, this is like
Okay.
scientific knowledge.
So these are the measurements that was done by us in our lab. So these all are possible. It's not an impossible thing, but these are
Oh, that's
not like,
great.
so this is the journal. So you see clinical study to find the efficacy of healing children with special needs by integration of Brennan healing science and genes. So this
Yes,
has
yes.
been
Brennan,
right,
Brennan has
right.
a book.
This is the thing I am asking, actually.
But listen, it's something practical. You can feel the chakras. You can experience your chakras if you pay attention through meditation. Also, when you meet somebody, you can feel how the other is vibrating. It's an experience. If you are conscious, you can prove that. But of course, scientific knowledge is excellent. Yes.
See, Kiran, I would suggest, see, one thing is that everybody wants to do, there are two levels of knowledge. So you're talking of pranamaya, annamaya, kosha and all. So manomaya kosha knowledge is what you're talking about. Manomaya kosha is the learning through like PowerPoint presentation, color, pictures, this detection and all. She is talking about pranamaya kosha. Pranamaya kosha is experiential. So people, your level of talking is only at level 2. Okay. Annamaya
Yes.
Kosa, they don't talk about this. Food is enough, they don't even need this knowledge. But you are looking at a pranamaya prana, manomaya kosha, you're asking, manomaya kosha uses the mind to do this. That's what all the colors and everything we are talking about, right? You want like say 3D images, all this PowerPoint showing all these things. That is also a limited knowledge only. So scientists only live in that area. Okay, detecting a lot of knowledge, all those things. Pranamaya Kosa is the feeling of knowledge. What Azima is talking about is a high level, a third level, where you have to be in that and
Okay.
experiential knowledge. And after experiential knowledge, you will have Vinyanamaya Kosha. Vinyanamaya Kosha is experiencing that. You will get the what is chakra, you will get the information about what real chakra means, how the nadi is functioning, all the mechanisms will be got in there. And then after that is the Anandamaya Kosha. Anandamaya Kosha is connecting with consciousness directly. So these layers, now we are talking all the scientific knowledge about is like the level 2 only. Whatever advanced thing they are talking about is only level 2. The yogis have gone to Pranamaya Kosa, Vinyanamaya Kosa, Anandamaya Kosa, direct knowledge. That is the thing that we are talking
The
about.
thing is actually we want to start from the small theory work and then practical work and then as you said, Nasar. So that's what I'm thinking. How to make it to the kids in a kids way, like how to teach to them. First we want to show them and then we want to make them
Yeah.
experience
Both are
and then we
needed.
want,
This
yeah,
knowledge is definitely needed. This is good.
directly we want to
Sure.
we can't able to go there, right, to the celestial
Yes.
thing.
No, that is important. I'm telling to give them. See, knowledge means knowledge K as small knowledge K. That is
Yeah,
the knowledge coming through senses, and there is an intuition, instinct, perspicacity, and Nunman Nulaipuranarivu we call it perspicacity.
yeah, okay.
And then we have the wisdom. Wisdom is direct getting. So knowledge doesn't mean that knowledge is only through senses. Instinct intuitions are also knowledge, and that is not in the Western science. The Western science knowledge means only like reading books, YouTube, all this video, audio, images. Other types of knowledges are there to tap in, right? They are very valuable knowledge. You cannot say intuition is wrong and it's assumption, all these things. No, intuitions are real,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
So this kind of thing is
Yes.
missing in the Western axioms, right?
It's a very important point, the intuition. Yes. especially for
Terry,
kids.
Terry, Terry, go ahead, please.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Shan. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the presentation, Asima. It was really wonderful. I really learned a lot in your presentation. I just wanted to ask, how do the blockages in your chakras manifest themselves physically in our bodies? For example, what kind of illnesses can we observe in our bodies if any of our chakras are blocked? What would be some signs? You may not know your chakras are blocked based on the feelings that you're having, but if it shows itself physically, like let's say, my head hurts or I have autoimmune disorder or things like that, how can we connect that to our chakras so that once we do connect it, we can start to heal and change the challenge physically?
Yes, I will answer this question in this way. We are very sensitive with our body, but we don't pay attention. So if we are present in our energy, the body gives us a lot of messages, and we could stop diseases if we were more attentive to our energy. Now, according to what I understand and my experience, any disease is an energetic imbalance. Yes, so the sooner we pay attention to our energy, the sooner we pay attention to what is aching. If I have a headache, I take an aspirin. It's not good. If I have a headache, I have to take a minute, just go inside, check what was the booster that made my headache react in that way. Maybe it is stress, maybe it's too much work, maybe it was an argument with somebody. I mean, many things. So being more present, being more sensitive to our body and our feelings and our thoughts can make a good change and avoid serious illnesses later on. Of course, there are diseases that are from birth. It's a different story. But if we have been born healthy, in a way, we can stop many diseases we don't stop. So because our society tends to give us medicine for this, for that. If you have a stomach ache, take this. If you have a headache, take this. If you are with depression, have this. So we are not responsible for what is happening to us. And in this makes us dependent on many things that are just little solutions for not understanding who we are. And we can avoid this. So any disease, any problem, any physical problem you have, just stop and look inside. It's not easy because, as I said before, we live in a hurry. We have to do many things, and we don't stop to see what is really important, which is our health, is this energetic and physical body, which is a perfect machine, and we need to stop.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So we are running out. We already late today. So I would just show something and then we can conclude this. So here is something that we wanted to tell you about the Siddha Vetha courses that we offer for the youth, and that's why I invited Azima Posey for to be part of the team to give the lectures to even youth. be prepared, So that's Azima has been connected to us for almost for 7-8 years now, I think, right? It's been a long time.
Yes.
Yeah. So we I was always asking for a Siddha Vetha thing in South America, and she was always into deep meditations, and every time I see, she'll be in India, doing a lot of long term things. So I really like connect with people who are very conscious. That's very important. So here I just show you what our kids, there are some testimonials that our parents gave for, people who attended this kind of at young age. When we introduce, what do the parents feel? So we'll see one of
Hello,
the
my name is
things,
Dana Sivaprakasan.
so
I want to
I'll
use this
share with you.
opportunity and thank the
So
Veda
do
University
you,
for all the efforts
one
they've been
sec.
taking to bring to the current generation as well as people like myself an awareness of. Hello, my name is Dana Sivaprakasan. I want to use this opportunity and thank the Veda University for all the efforts they've been taking to bring to the current generation as well as people like myself an awareness of ancient sages and all the wealth that is embedded in ancient science. Dr. Shan is doing an amazing job in getting all those awareness to the current generation. With that lead, I asked my son Kesava to see if he's interested in a youth program for 2 weeks in the summer, and he joined. For the first 1 week, he was able to attend the session online. The second week, with conflicts, he was not able to attend it online. Nonetheless, he looked at all the videos, and he definitely appreciated a lot what Veda University was bringing to the table. He said it was eye-opening to him as well in terms of like how Shan approaches the human body as well as the nature, as well as all the nuances that sages have given to us. So wanted to take this opportunity to thank the Veda University for all the efforts they have been putting to get this awareness to this generation, especially the growing generation. Thank you.
So
So good.
yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, we are running this course, and so people, yeah, we are still open to registrations, and you can get like if you're contacting a local people, we have around 15 scholarship for kids, and we train them. So one of the organization funded us. So if there is any students, you can forward us to as Azimoso for this program, and we are giving scholarship. Okay, 15 scholarship to train them. If there any students who are interested in that, you can ask them to approach us.
Okay.
So yeah. So this is the whole program, and then I'll just close with this. Not this program. So this is a program, and I'll show you this. This is the program. Sorry. So yeah.
We know how it feels to be totally confused about a professional career, how difficult it gets applying for college admissions, how much it hurts dealing with an identity crisis, how stressful it becomes when overloaded with high demands, the fear about a financial and professional future. We know these are hard days. Exploring your fullest potential demands a vision and an immense practical knowledge guiding you through that vision. We know that no educational institution teaches you this, and we understand that achieving success is going to be tough if you lack essential life skills. How perfect would it be if you could learn a few day-to-day practices that empowers your vision and drives you to excellence? That is exactly what we do. We have meticulously crafted a workshop program aptly titled
Vika
combines ancient wisdom and traditional knowledge with modern research to provide you with skills that can guide you through this tough phase of your life. These skills also build your emotional intelligence to face the challenges that lies ahead in the future. Now you may wonder, it's just another workshop. A quick walkthrough on who we are and you would be off your doubts.
I think it brought to light the importance of integrating both Eastern science and Western science and spreading the knowledge that Eastern science had. And I think it's important for the science and apply it to their daily life, because there's a lot of value that's good for the body mentally and physically. Also in this program was a good step in research and learning about the different opportunities that Eastern science has, and the professors in this program are very helpful in introducing you to learn how to publish papers and journals, and it's a good step to take for any youth in their career field to learn how to build their resume, how to manage their finances, and it's a very important lesson that many institutions don't teach that they're teaching here.
We are from the Veda Professional, a division of Veda Center for Transdisciplinary Studies, a non-profit charitable organization in New Jersey. We have a long history of collaboratively using wisdom and traditional knowledge systems to help humanity awaken to a healthy, happy, and prosperous life. The program consists of 4 modules. 1. Achieving maximum physical/mental health through the application of wisdom and traditional knowledge. 2. Enhancing emotional and social intelligence. 3. Developing a healthy relationship with money for success. 4. Preparing students for the college application process.
Our program will further cover the following. 1. Life management that includes conscious food choices, healthy habits, and behavior, to name a few. 2. Ancient/indigenous and modern science integration to preserve valuable traditional knowledge for modern world. 3. Teaches how to conduct research and publish in reputed scientific journals. 4. Building an innovative resume for higher education, job, or conscious entrepreneurship development.
We also customize this program to serve the specific needs for all the students.
And so bridging the gap between ancient and modern sciences was really interesting for me as someone who's really into modern science. About a year ago, I was very confused by this whole idea and didn't really accept that meditation would actually change a lot of things and that ancient science would actually do much. But this whole week has completely changed my mind, and I'm
Students in their high schools or in their first years of college, or any student who wants to upgrade his or her knowledge, can opt for this program. In the result, students embark on a lifelong journey of learning and inner transformation that allows them to more consciously relate to themselves, others, money, and prosperity. After all, we do care for you.
Yes.
So nice.
Thank you. Thank you. So if you have this age group kids, just pass on this message, and we can make this possible so they can go ahead and make use of this opportunity. And that way they use full time in the summer, they can be trained on this and they can lead the world. That's our goal. Let the kids take this forward. We give the education to the kid. And they are amazing people like Zima. There are other faculty who are in different areas, because one person cannot change the world. No guru, one single guru cannot do anything. So we need a group of people with different kind of specialities working together to make this change. Okay, so I strongly recommend and pass this word. We are really doing the service that is very much essential for today's world, and you passing this message is really a big thing for part of humanity, the service to the humanity. Okay, so I thank you Azima for bringing this wonderful presentation. I look forward to work with you, and we need a lot of Spanish translations happening soon, all of this work, and we would like to continue our collaboration with you, and welcome aboard to Siddha Vetha Multiversity as a faculty. So congratulations, and thank you for your
Thanks to you. Thank you so much. I enjoyed a lot.